Hi Virgo, welcome to your February 2024 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who really needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull and see what the cards have to say, go ahead and check the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you with me now, thank you so much for joining me here. I love doing this mini meditation with you guys. And first, I'm just going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to read the sound bowl 3 times, and I just want you to open up your energy to ask any questions that you have, to think about the person on your mind or wondering who's about to come in, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for you for February in love and romance. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection or in separation. Let's go ahead and see what are the energies surrounding you, who wants something to say in your reading, and what does that mean for you in February? Oh, Virgo, we have seduction, okay? And it says attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third-party temptation. Ooh, okay. There is someone that has an eye on you that just can't stop staring at you, I feel, and you've noticed that. Like when you go anywhere out in public with them, with a group of friends, or even if this is like a coworker or something, like they have this sexual hunger, desire for you, and they've been trying to send signals your way, whether that's very subtle or even for some of you a little bit more upfront. Like I am almost seeing like someone leaving like a phone number note like on your car or on your desk or something like that. So I do feel you are having this magnetism of sexual energy around you in February. The letter S is sticking out to me very strongly, as in Sean, as in Sarah. First, middle, last initial could mean something to someone. And I do feel, just even looking at, this, someone may always carry like mints or lollipops in their car or at their desk or something like that. And I'm even seeing like someone that really loves your lips. I don't know, maybe they lick their lips when they're a little nervous or when they're really starting to get turned on by you, Virgo. But someone is definitely having very strong sexual energy being sent your way. And if you haven't experienced that yet, you will very soon. And talking about the lips too, like there's something around the mouth, whether there's like a beauty mark in or around the lips or on it, or even like a dimple, side little dimple when someone smiles. They think you're sexy. They think you're hot. And they want a piece of that Virgo here. So tell me more about this energy that's coming through in Virgo's reading. Oh, okay. Let's pay attention to this. We have child orphan. Okay. I'm feeling this is someone who needs a lot of attention, okay? And someone gets their ego very easily boosted by flirtation, by response, okay? But it says light attributes, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feeling of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Ooh, okay. So I do kind of love the energy of the independence. I do feel that is your energy, Virgo. You may have been single for quite some time or just haven't found the right one, and you've been dating and someone just has their mind set on you. I would say though, I gotta just put this disclaimer out there for some. This person may be a little clingy. This person may be a little emotionally involved. They may be the type to like Google you, look up your LinkedIn, look up your Instagram, find everything about you, and kind of have an attachment to you very quickly. So that may be something you've already picked up on about this person or are starting to kind of find out about this person. So I wonder if some of you guys with the whole temptation type of energy, which I felt kind of with Tauruses as well. So I wonder if some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus or someone with strong Taurus in their chart. Does not have to be the case, but I'm wondering if it's like you are thinking, since this person is becoming so present in your life with the flirtation, with the moves they're making, like it's making you kind of wonder if you want to give it a shot. But I wouldn't say that it's the best place to do it if you're only doing it because you feel lonely. This person, I feel, has a lot coming with them, and that's something to keep in mind, Virgo, okay? Interesting. What does this person want to say to Virgo that they haven't told Virgo, that they're dying to tell Virgo? Okay, space. Well, I need to take a step back because I'm trying to figure out what I want. All right, so this is either on your end or their end because energy is fluid just like time is fluid. But yeah, I think someone is kind of feeling like the energies are becoming a bit too strong. Now, if this is their energy or they've said this to you out of the blue, I feel it's a tactic. I do. And we'll pull more cards and maybe I'm wrong, but I do feel it's like a means of playing a little bit of games because they don't want to seem as interested, obsessed as they really are. I mean, these two other cards wouldn't come out elsewise. So maybe they've kind of picked up on the fact that you're like apprehensive about this, a little bit cautious of this. And so their way to respond was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm busy, but definitely they're still on your social media. Definitely they try to view your stories to see where you're at. And even if you don't have a social media, they're asking people about you. And it almost feels like Gemini energy too for some of you guys. So I want to know more. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they've had with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Virgo? What are they hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Okay, this could be someone you've known for quite some time, or you guys have had this sexual energy, even have hooked up in the past, but I don't ever feel like it was anything that ever was that next level type of seriousness, like a relationship that was exclusive. But yeah, whew, yeah, here we go with the Nine of Swords. I'm telling you, they think about this a lot. They think about you a lot. They try to plan everything out. They try to be strategic, but it's too obvious. A little bit thirsty, to be real. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Exactly, yeah. This is definitely the seduction vibe I was picking up on in the beginning of the reading. From the moment they saw you, they thought you were sexy, you were hot. There was things you do, mannerisms that you have that really catch a lot of people's attention, right? They know you're active, they know you're outgoing, they know you're someone that takes chances, likes to be themselves freely. And the way that you carry yourself is very seductive. And I think a lot of you may have known this for quite some time, but some of you are even shocked that this is going a whole nother level in February or very recently. Like you've noticed more people staring at you recently, or more people wanting to get to know you or flirt with you. I wonder if you guys have some sort of transition astrologically going on right now that has to do with like Venus, Mars energy. But yeah, I do feel someone views you as this ball of light, this ball of fire, and they want to have the Queen of Wands all to themselves. And to further clarify, this has nothing to do with gender or sex specifically. We all have masculine and feminine energies, and with feminine fire, it's just you're kind of reeling them in as far as just, you know, having your mannerisms, having your talented seduction abilities. You cast a wide net, all right? This person's caught and has not been out of the net since, let's just say, okay? So let's get into it. How they feel about you is the Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel that whole tactic they were trying to play. If they did tell you randomly out of the blue they needed space, I think they just picked up on the fact you were about to cut it off and wanted to do it first, but also give it room to breathe. But trust me, with this Eight of Wands, they feel a hunger, they feel a desire, they feel like they need to set their mark. You know, I'm almost seeing like infrared from like, you know, a helicopter or a drone, and then it finds its target and it like zeroes in on them. That's how I feel they're looking at this whole situation with you, Virgo. I just saw the video game Halo come up in my mind's eye, so that could resonate with someone. But yeah, I mean, I feel with this Eight of Wands, if there has been space, it's not going to be for much longer. I do feel even if you guys have noticed the space, like they do other things to try to get your attention, absolutely. And they feel like this is something they need to work towards. This is something they need to start planning so they can have a successful outcome here. This person's determined, okay, Virgo? But what they think about you and think about this connection is the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is where I feel you guys have had a past for most of you. And maybe even because it worked once, they're hoping it'll work again. And they think about that night or that date that they went on with you that made them feel like there was a bond there, that there was chemistry there. You know, for some I'm seeing like skinny dipping, but that could even just be like a pool or like a hot tub that you guys have been in before, a sauna maybe even. But anyway, with the Six of Cups, it's ever since that date or ever since that night they've had with you, or multiple, I mean, it just keeps reminiscing and replaying in their head. And through those memories, the bond they feel they have with you is growing deeper and deeper. But for this to be in their mental aspect, I wonder if they think this is the one thing that could even be a bit in their way, if this is something that happened before and nothing transpired from it. Or if you think that this is just, you know, someone that you have an idea about them now, whether you think they're just non-committal, you can't take them seriously, they're afraid that an older version of themselves is something in the way that you see them currently. And they kind of want to change your mind in that. Someone loves to take spiritual baths. And if that's you, Virgo, I feel as if you've been connecting with this person's energy during spiritual baths, like been visualizing them, and that's because the energy they're sending your way is very intense. What they like the most about you is the Hanged Man. So Pisces energy, some of you could have a Pisces rising or a Pisces moon. You stand out. And in a way where it's like, again, with Hanged Man and even the combination of Queen of Wands energy, you don't even really need to try to get people's attention. It's like you just have this magnetism, even silently, that makes people curious about you, want to get to know you. And I do feel with this Hanged Man energy, you have a higher level of thinking that most people don't have. You see the world in a completely different way than most of the people they've interacted with. And it stumps them a lot when you kind of say certain things, and it takes them into this like mind-blowing type of energy of certain truth bombs or certain things they uncover about you that they keep on getting surprised about. I wonder if there's someone that likes to sleep in a bit, is onto their own schedule, does not have any means to kind of, change their schedule for anything or anyone. I don't know if that's you, Virgo, or this other energy here, but they just kind of admire your independence in it. Even if people try to talk crap about you, call you like strange or weird or whatever, it's like that's the part of the magic within you that makes people very curious about you. You're also someone that's very much into meditation, yoga, and you definitely, with Hanged Man energy, get overwhelmed by too much stimulation at times where you really do need that space, which is coming in here. So I definitely feel for a lot of you that is your energy. Someone could also be very flexible as well. Throwing that out there. What they don't like about you is the Page of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I only kind of made that face because what I felt just when I was picking that up is kind of like you're not sharing your real feelings. That's what they kind of think about you. They think you're being too shy. They think you're being too cautious. They think that even for some of you, again, whether this is true or not, it's just their perspective. They may think you're doing things to play little emotional games and to get their feelings stirred up. And they may feel like sometimes the interactions between the two of you are a bit emotionally immature, a little petty at times even, which is interesting. And for others of you, if that's not so much the case, this Page of Cups could just mean that you're much younger, and that's something that may sometimes provide problems, I guess. But with this Page of Cups energy too, like they think there's more to uncover that you're refusing them to get close to. A little part of your heart chakra that they know is there, but you're keeping your distance and keeping your space. They wonder if you posted something very recently. I don't know if it was like a meme or like a text post to your story that they took that it was like something meaning towards them. Interesting. What they like the most about this connection is the Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. I'm definitely feeling Gemini moon energy here, or Gemini Mercury energy. But I kind of feel with this, it's kind of like, this is the type of person, again, with the child and orphan. Someone may have gone through a lot of neglect as a child, or at least emotional neglect, definitely. So when they find someone that kind of stimulates these feelings or this desire, it kind of makes them a little bit obsessed, definitely mentally. And I feel as if through that obsession, they think that that is the passion that is kind of meant to be explored. And so with the Nine of Swords, for it to be constantly on their mind, for it to be constantly something that they think, fantasize about, it's something that is providing them with a message of this must mean something. This must be the person I'm meant to be with. And I do kind of feel with this Nine of Swords energy as well, if you've known this person for a long time, maybe there has been stressful issues they went through and you were there to help, like, give them some guidance or to calm them down or help them get in a better mind space. Because this person is definitely prone to anxious thinking, for sure. But what they don't like about this connection right now is the Two of Wands, Aries energy. So they feel it's a little one-sided right now. The hunger, the desire, or maybe, where it was once in sync with one another, it's not that case. And maybe they feel like the certain advancements they've been trying to make towards you have not been met or have not been responded to. So they're getting a little frustrated. And that's what's kind of turning the Nine of Swords onto a whole nother level. they're even, you know, relying on the fact that maybe there's something that happened before between the two of you as being a means to still go forward with this. But with this Two of Wands energy, yeah, I feel this is definitely a passion that you are receiving from this person, but you don't know if it's the type that would be beneficial for you or that would be good for you generally. And that's where they feel like you're kind of steering clear or a little bit avoiding in a sense. And they find it hard to get your attention right now because that's what they're trying to do. I see that here through the fact that they're dead set on you. Highest hopes is the Seven of Pentacles. Taurus energy. They're hoping the wait is worth it. They're hoping that if they just still keep going, if they still keep trying, if they still send the messages, if they still manifest, that there will be some reward from the persistence and the resilience of waiting for Virgo. They are, you know, kind of centered around this to work with you. That is their goal and plan, top priority here. And I do feel for some it's because they are starting to worry if it's getting too late in their lives to settle down. Maybe they're getting some pressure from their family to, you know, get married and start having kids or whatever. So again, like I feel this, and maybe this is what you're also picking up on too, Virgo, is like, are they attracted to me for the right reasons? But yeah, they will stay patient, I can tell you. I kind of want to clarify this Seven of Pentacles here. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles energy. Page of Swords. There are 3 pages here. So this could be someone that has children with someone else. You could have children with each other, or again, huge age difference here. And yeah, just to be aware, they are definitely stalking you through social media. And if that's not so much the case, they're definitely trying to find out more information about why it is maybe that you've been a bit distant, why it is that you haven't been talking as much. They're snooping right now. But again, I think with this Page of Swords and Seven of Pentacles combination, it's like, I will wait. I will strategize, think. For now, I'm waiting for the right signal at the right time. And when it is, I'm going for it. Tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles energy for Virgo. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Virgo energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Virgo or someone with strong Virgo in their chart with the King of Swords. Okay, so I feel with this 10 of Pentacles energy, this is obvious how they feel you would be the one to give them that life that they've been hoping for. But again, it's not so much 10 of Cups where it's like, you know, my soulmate, I'm with my best friend. It's like they think by being with you, it would be, you know, longevity, a bit of a clout type of energy, like a bit of husband-wife material that they could show off. And if you guys are successful, have good money, come from good money, that's another layer that's adding to this fantasy that they want to have with you. So yeah, there's definitely ulterior motives here. Again, I don't feel they're 100% negative, but I think part of the way you live or the way you're trying to move forward with your ambition to, you know, further climb up the ladder of your financial success or your overall well-being, they're hoping they could get something out of that too. Interesting. And with the King of Swords, you know, I feel like you would be more open to this if they weren't just the Page of Swords. But they've been acting like the Page of Swords this entire time. Just, you know, passive aggressive or playing these games, and that could be due to the immaturity, right? But if they were to just be upfront, real, cut to the chase, no BS, I think you would be more open to this. then the Queen of Wands and the King of Air can finally have something to start thinking about. And if you're the King of Swords energy, let's just say, then it's kind of like you see this person very clearly, and they do a lot to try to hide or to try to cover up, but you know them too well. And that's why they can't really sneak anything past you, Virgo. Someone really likes to wear socks with slides, and I'm seeing like white ankle socks or white tube socks. Could be the go-to around the house. But what they don't like about this or what their deepest fears are, excuse me, is Page of Wands. The fire's died. The excitement is kind of squashed. That, you know, what you may have recently experienced with this person, if it wasn't that long ago, was just for a momentary experience. Definitely something to kind of interact with for a night. How do I say this? You know, I wouldn't want to say one night stand because it doesn't really feel that way. But once you kind of saw who this person was or how they operated or started to uncover more layers of the onion, maybe you kind of just came to a conclusion, or they're afraid you have, that this is something you can't really take to the Ten of Pentacles. That they're fun, that maybe having, you know, sexual interactions with them is fun, but can you really see yourself marrying this person? I think that's something that is lingering in someone's mind here. And Crosswatcher, if this is Virgo, go ahead and just flip the whole roles, right? But they're afraid the passion and the chemistry may have died out a bit due to their immaturity or due to their inability to really take anything to a serious level. I'm seeing someone with a bunch of freckles on their like face or on their shoulders even. All right, Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about, what are they going to do? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Pull some more tarot oracle cards in general just to dive deeper into this. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. To join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading has confirmed a lot for you, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever's happening and unfolding currently in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.